Hey, how we doing? It's JJ, and I hope you can hear me on this video. It's a little bit of a blustery day, late winters, late December, and I've come back up to my old permission, which I still have, up near Bennington, in a wood that most of you would have known the story behind. But I'm out here, I want to get a fire going today. I've got the setup in full lavoo, and I just need to prep some wood. And whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to be using this, which I have already done a review on before. This is the Hultafors classic trekking axe. Now, I've had this close to 3 years. I did a review on it about 18 months ago, so I thought it'd just be good to do an overview and see how we're getting on with it, and I'll just give you my personal thoughts on this. So I'm just going to take the head collar off, which I'll talk about a bit more, but we just want to prep some wood quickly. Just to split some bits off that are literally just going to fit in the firebox. Just want to get a few bits going. These are bits of hazel that I've missed that one. These are bits of hazel that I'd pre-cut down and I've left here in a dry place. Perfect. So we've got a few bits there, which I'll just trim down and we'll get in the firebox. And whilst I'm there, I just want to make a little bit of a bale hanger. Now, the beauty of this is it's not too long. Okay, it's not too long. I'm going to go into the technical specs in a bit, but it's not too long and it fits nicely in the hand. And I just want to trim down one end. And because this axe isn't too big, it does fit very comfortably in the hand. And it's easy to use. You know, you can use this to start some carving off, which I know some people do, but you can actually be quite delicate with this because it does fit nicely in the palm of the hand, and your fingers pop right up to it. So that's that trimmed down, so I want to use that in the ground and make a bale hanger. So I've got my wood prepped. Let's go over to the lavoo and I'll tell you a little bit more about this axe. So I'm just going to pop you up and pause. Bear with. Okay, sorry the light is a little bit bad. It's just that I like to have my lavoo set in a certain direction for a view the other side of the camera. And if you do see this kind of just adjusting a little bit, is I tend to film in selfie mode so that I keep myself in shot. So I've prepped up my wood that I need to use. Let's just talk a little bit about this. So this is the Hultafors classic trekking axe. Now, around about 15-16 months ago, they changed the name of it to the hultan, and the hultan is the name of the little stream stroke river that runs near the Hultbrook factory where this is made, and that stream used to be the water source for powering the mill for the forge. Obviously things have moved on a little bit then, so the newer version, which has a slightly different axe head configuration, looks slightly different, but these are still available. They're still out there and you can buy these. The classic trekking axe. Now, these were about 80 to 85 pounds. For me, that was money well spent. Do you know what? 10-15 pound axes will absolutely suit most people down to the ground, and absolutely nothing wrong with that. I've got a couple of those kicking around just for spare bits and bobs around at home, but for me this was money well spent. I did say before when I got this from a recommendation from a very good friend, Andrew Moriarty, who has an absolutely amazing Instagram account and a brilliant YouTube channel under the name of AM Bushcraft and Hunting. okay, and I'll put that in the description. And I'd spoken to him after seeing him using his about 3 years ago, and he said, you know what, it's absolutely well worth it. The handle, classic American hickory. It's around about 30 centimeters long. It's not too long, with the tip of the axe head itself and that around about 4 centimeters. Overall length from here to here is around about 35 centimeters. Now the actual handle itself weighs approximately 300 grams, with the axe head itself weighing around 505 grams as I measured it. So just over 800 grams, and that's pretty decent. Now, one of the things that I just want to quickly show you, okay, and some of you would have seen this on my Instagram post and in my group post, is I've actually got an amazing overstrike collar and head collar. Also, a belt loop holder. And all three of those items are made by a very, very good friend and an extremely well respected and renowned leathercraft worker who goes by the name of Simon Hardy, and his little company is called Ashdown Forest Crafts. And again, I'll put a description in this link if you want any leather work made. I mean, he's also done me a holder for my Barho Laplander folding saw. So yeah, a new head collar and overstrike collar in a really nice deep chocolate leather, absolutely fantastic. Pop that down. The actual head is around about 5 centimeters. I say there are some slightly bigger variants out there with longer handles, but for me the beauty of this is that it actually fits in my stubborn pack, which you see with me a lot of the time, and I have said that before, it actually sits right inside, so it's not an external carry for my axe, even though I'm out with a different pack today. But normally this will fit right inside my Falraven stubborn pack, and that is a real bonus for me. The actual length is really nice, it's easy to handle, your hand can sit right inside there and be really firm in here, okay, with forefinger in there. And again, you can do little bits of carving with it. It is absolutely spot on, an absolutely brilliant axe. They are still out there, they are available, well worth the money. If you can pick up one, I think you can now sort of get them for around about 60-65 pounds. That is an absolute bargain. The American hickory handle was an absolute classic. I don't tend to have any loops coming off of the handle, that's just a personal preference. Every now and again I just give the actual handle a little bit of a fine rub down and then re-coat some oil just to protect it. You have to remember, wood being what was a living, breathing material, you need to nourish it and you need to maintain it. The axe head is actually really easy to sharpen. I've been using this a fair bit today, and when I get back I'll just go over that and re-profile it and just get a nice little sheen and a shine and that back on there, which it's still got to a certain degree. So there you go, that's my recommendation. I can't really fault this. There are some amazing other axes out there, and we all have our own personal preferences, and that's everyone's personal choice in what they use. But for me, this is my recommendation, the Hultafors Classic Trekking Axe. 3 years down the line, I wouldn't be without it. Why is it here? Because it does exactly everything I need of it. Okay, it's perfect for camp prep, wood prep, for my stove, or making a bigger fire. It's easy to split wood with. You can take slightly smaller trees down. If you want to go any bigger, then you're going to take a felling axe and that out with you. 3 years down the line, absolutely spot on, can't fault it, literally cannot find any faults with it. It is absolutely brilliant axe, value for money, great craftsmanship, well made, great price. It's what I use. There you go, there's my review. I'm going to crack on, I'm going to get my fire going, I'm going to have a brew and enjoy this lovely afternoon. Thanks for watching, we'll catch up again soon. You take care, bye.